What's up everybody? Welcome back. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. This is gonna be my story and how I got to where I am today. I just wanted to share a little bit about me. When I was a kid, I always looked up to influencers. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world, and I couldn't imagine my life not being an influencer. I wanted to influence people in a positive way somehow, someday. From 5th grade on, I knew I wanted to be an influencer. I knew I wanted to make content and make people smile and make people laugh and make people happy. Ever since I was a kid, I knew. In high school, I played basketball. I was really into athletics, and it was never something that wasn't a part of my life. My coach had noticed that I was off lately, and I wasn't really in it. I didn't really care, and pulled me aside one practice. I was just having a really bad day. I was crying. I don't really remember why, but I was crying. I was really upset. I just felt like I wasn't doing anything right. I felt like I was disappointing him, which was a big deal for me. And he asked me, "What brings you joy?" If you're out there and you're watching this right now, that's the best advice I could give you ever, is what brings you joy. Truly, in life, whatever brings you joy, that will bring everything else along with it. If you pursue it with your full heart, that's all that matters. Just whatever brings you joy, chase it. Who cares? You gotta find that, because that's all that matters. Happiness, money, cars, houses, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. All that matters in life is friends, family, and joy, spreading love. So he asked me that question and he sent me home, and I sat in the back of my truck that I had at the time and laid and looked at the sky for like 5 hours. But I knew the answer right away. I knew what the answer was. I was scared. I didn't know where to go from where I was at. I didn't know what to do. I knew I didn't want to play basketball anymore. I knew my purpose, if that makes sense. It was making other people happy and just putting smiles on people's faces. I've always been the kid that just doesn't really care about embarrassing myself. It puts a smile on somebody else's face at the end of the day. Like, I'll do it. I don't care. I didn't really figure out what I was doing for another year and a half, I'd say. I started by posting on TikTok, just doing it as a joke. I literally thought it was fun and funny. I made jokes on it. I remember my first TikTok, I was making fun of like a trend where people give up something. I got on my knees and put my knees in my shoes. Oh, I'm giving up being tall. It's crazy to see how far I've come from that. I just did it as a joke, and eventually I let life get scary and I let things affect what my dreams were. So I was a junior at the time, and I started doing good on TikTok. During the end of junior year, I was on the basketball team, and everybody clowned me, dude. Everyone clowned me. And I mean, they apologized later on and we're all cool, but I mean, it hurt at the time, man. It really did, because it was my only friends. And it's okay. If you're watching this right now, on my basketball team, I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate you guys. You guys made me who I am today. It did hurt at the time, man. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but looking back, it was really cringy. The bullying was valid. It was so cringy. I even make cringy videos now. I'm trying to not make them anymore as much, guys. I basically had no money, no job, nothing. But I also lived at home. Living with my dad was really hard, because me and my dad had very different ideals of life and how you should go about living life. I was also not very smart at the time. I've matured a lot since then and changed a lot. Priorities, what I care about, what I spend my time on. It was never easy, dude. Nothing is ever easy in life, guys. If you have a dream, it's not gonna be easy. But if you wanna chase something, start a small goal. Whatever you wanna do in life, set a small goal for the week, then another goal the next week. Like, just keep upping it and upping it and upping it, and eventually it just becomes small goals that turn into big goals that turn into your dream. That's how I looked at it. And I'm not even close. I feel like I'm just getting started with what do I wanna do with my life. I had nothing going for me on social media. I lost everything. I thought I was so cool, and then I got scared. I got a job, and then I just was like, you know what? I'd rather take the safe route. Okay, so this is crazy. So I quit social media completely, and I went for the test day, and I was like, okay, this isn't that bad. And then the second day there, I sat there for 6 hours, and just the whole time I was thinking, man, I wish I could be making a YouTube video. Man, I wish I could. All these things, I'm sitting there drawing, writing down like what I wish I was doing the whole time. And then I happened to go to North Carolina that weekend, and my friend calls me and he's like, I'm making this much money doing music. If I'm doing this and you're doing better than me, you could be doing it too. And I was like, hold on. Called my neighbor that is my best friend and I still talk to, and I was like, hey man, I'm really sorry about this, but I can't work for you. So I quit. And I think I had $300 to my name at the time. I had $300 to my name, no income at all, literally no income, no money. I was broke, sold my camera that I had bought. I had a computer and I had my phone. That's all I had. And I just focused up. I eventually started posting again on TikTok, just trying my hardest, posting as many as I could, seeing what people liked. I just tried my hardest. And I had an old friend, we'll call her Stacy. And Stacy was hanging out with my friend Steve. I can't say their name. I still know Steve. Stacy, I saw her hanging out with Steve. And I was like, hey Stacy, could I hang out with you guys? I feel like me and Steve would be really good friends. And at the time, me and Stacy had been flirting, and I thought like she was super into me. We would flirt all the time. Jacob at the time, he doesn't have anything going for him. He doesn't have income. He doesn't have a place of his own. He doesn't have a car. He's paying for his phone bill. He's paying for his phone bill and his gas. So that's good. I ended up hanging out with Stacy and Steve. Stacy and Steve started flirting right in front of me. And that's when I pretty much just stopped caring. Screw everything. I'm just gonna focus on me and do the best I can. So I went home at like 11 at night and I started working out. Anything I could to like just make myself better. Started reading books. I started going to bed earlier. Don't get me wrong, I was very upset at the time. Everything happens for a reason, guys. And I just needed a wake up call, honestly. Yeah, I went home and worked out. Then I posted a video the next day and I got like 3 million views on it. And I was like, no way, this is so crazy. This is so exciting. I'm finally doing good again. Then I posted another one and it got 4 million views. And I was like, no way, I'm doing so good. And I was freaking out. I went downstairs, I showed my dad, I was like, Dad, and my dad was happy for me. That meant a lot. And my sisters were really happy. I miss them all. And I basically just kept pursuing it. And I go to hang out with Stacy and Steve again. I go there and then I leave. And Jacob's a fast driver, I'm not gonna lie. And when I was driving home, I was driving on a back road, there was nobody around, and I'm driving down this road and I passed through a stoplight and I'm like, I looked to my right and I was like, did I just pass a cop? No way. Okay, so I get a mile down the road. So at this point I'm not speeding at all, I'm just driving normal. I see a cop on the other side of the road turn its lights on and I was like, oh man, I wonder who they're getting. And then they do a U-turn. I was like, oh my God, there's no way I'm getting pulled over. I'd never been pulled over. I was literally scared out of my mind. I was like, I'm done. I have no money. I can't even pay the ticket. I'm screwed. And basically, he pulled me over and then 7 cops pulled up, like 7 individual cop cars. My dumb ass, they were asking me questions, asking me why I was speeding. And I was like, oh, I just wasn't paying attention. Which is the worst thing you can say, but I was just being honest because I wasn't paying attention to the speed. I was just driving. I don't know, dude. Get off my dick. Yeah, I had the music turned up. I was just vibing. And they were like, what are you listening to? Oh, this song called Psycho. And the cop just looks at me, he's like, moral of the story is he gave me a ticket. I paid the ticket. And 2 months later, they sent me a note saying your license is revoked. So I had no license. I paid the $300 ticket with the last $300 I had and no car. I literally was screwed. But then I got an opportunity to move to LA with my friend and live in a house. And I was like, Dad, I'm leaving in a week. I literally packed up. I moved out with $0. I literally had nothing, guys. I literally had nothing. So I moved out there. I didn't know anybody I was gonna live with at all. I moved in with Bryce, Ace, Christian, Jackson, Eddie, and Calvin and Caitlin. They aren't here anymore, but I didn't know any of them. And I just moved across the country with nothing. But I believed in myself. This is my last opportunity. I'm not gonna get another one, so I had to. I was like, you know what? This is meant to be. I'm gonna do it. I've just been through a crazy route where so many people had me over and just taken advantage of me and used me, lied to me, stole from me, been a horrible influence on me. Pretty much every manager I've gone through has been horrible, except for one, I would say. But all the other ones used me. I just didn't know. I wasn't aware. I didn't really have a good head on my shoulders and I didn't have a lot behind me. I didn't have money. I didn't have a place to stay. I didn't have anything. So I just had to make it work somehow. But I ended up getting to the lowest point of my life. I was 140 pounds and I had nothing. I had no money again. This is like a year later after I moved out. I had a cereal box that I would eat for 4 days and I literally had no money. At all. I had nothing. And basically I was told, you have to go home. You can't live here anymore. We don't want you. We don't want you here. And after I heard that, that is when my life truly changed completely. I realized how far gone I was. Just let myself go. Everybody that I'm talking about right now, it's not on them at all. It's completely on me. So this is the lowest point of my life, guys. I basically found out that one of my best friends kissed this girl, crush on, and talked to for months, 8 months. And then we stopped talking. I found out that she kissed him. When I found that out, I didn't say anything for 3 hours. I just let myself go. That was my other moment of being like, wow, this is something. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what I was feeling. Self-hate, alone, very lonely, very, very lonely. Very, like a burden. I felt very much a burden of why would anybody even want me to be their friend? Why would like just that? I felt all of that. So then I went home and I was like, okay, nobody's here for me. Nobody's supporting me. What can I do with my life to make myself useful? I had a new sense of motivation and a new sense of purpose. I really need to grow the fuck up. I'm an adult. I'm living life on my own. I don't have anybody supporting me and I'm just sitting around all day. And once I realized that, it was really easy to change my habits and focus on a lot more stuff that is positive for me and my life and my self-worth. And it's not hard. It's really not hard to change your perspective. It's just cutting out things. Even if you are attached to them, cutting out negative things and negative influences, I promise you it's way better for you. I'll always say that. I only care about people who are in my family, in my tight friend group, or if they support me with what I do. I'll love you indefinitely. I will support you. I'll help you with anything I can if you're in that group. If you're not in that group, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Everyone watching this right now, I love you. But if you're gonna sit there and hate, I don't care. That's just how I work. I used to not be like that, but the world taught me that you have to be like that or it won't work. Anyways, after I got that mindset, I worked for 6 months and a lot of things started picking up. I moved back out to LA after 3 months of being alone. That was a lot faster than I expected. Then kept my work ethic up, kept grinding, kept focusing on myself. Then things started picking up more and I was like, okay, how do I keep getting better? If you always try your best, there's no way you can lose, guys. I promise you that. It seems like the odds are all against you. Everyone has told me my whole life, like, you can't do that. There's no way you do that. There's no, like, there's a lesser chance of you getting in the NFL, all this bullshit. Do the things people don't want to do. Do the things people, be an outlier, be completely crazy. Like, people looked at me like I was genuinely crazy. There's a period in my life when I was at rock bottom. After that, I went to the gym for 5 hours a day because I hated myself so much. Don't do it off of hate. Don't do it like I did. Do it out of love and self-worth. I want to be better. I love myself and I can be better. Do it out of that. That's what I do now. It's not out of hate. It's not out of anything negative at all now, but it was. You can't go as far as you think with negative thoughts. It all builds up and it comes out in different ways. You just eventually become a negative aura. You just eventually become a negative aura that you can't control and it's unintentional. Just really self-analyze, guys, if you want to try to be better and let go of your ego. But this brings me to 6 months later after I hit my rock bottom and I took a picture of that car. I had, I think, like $3,000 at the time. I don't know. Somehow I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one. And the coolest part to me is I got an even better car. Is the same type of car. I've wanted that car since I was literally probably 3 years old. My dad has had a toy replica for years and it's just been a huge part of my life, seeing that every day and just, man, I wish I could own one of those one day somehow. Seeing that and like, I just wanted to tell you guys all of this to say I'm so thankful for you guys and I want you guys to know I'm just not some douchebag guy on the internet. I want to show you guys that. I don't know how, but I'm trying. I'm trying with YouTube. I'm trying to post better TikToks that aren't as cringy. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for everything. I wish I could cry. I genuinely wish I could cry. I can't. So this is my car and this is my friend's first reaction to my car. I hope you guys enjoy. We're in Mexico, by the way.
Oh my god! I wanna... The interior?
I've been driving it.
Way. Holy
2LT.
crap. Wow. This is crazy.
Huh? You can take the top off, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a T-top. Alright guys, I got brown.
Let's go crash it.
What?
Let's go crash it right now. Wait, check.
Yeah, close your eyes. Dude, it's on your right. On your left.
Oh.
Dude, that's not mine.
Oh.
It's on your right.
Oh! Bro, what?
You own this car.
Yeah, we're gonna go on a ride.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright guys, Bryce just got done. We got Jack up.
Hello.
Jack, are you excited, man?
I'm very excited
Alright,
to see what's in store.
let's go see. Alright, Jack,
Alright.
look to your right. Open them.
Oh, this is yours?
Yeah. You ready to go on a ride?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Jack.
Dude, this thing is crazy.
No, it's actually so fast. Okay guys, we got Ace next. He's just getting home. I'm gonna prank him and I'm gonna act like I went really fast. And then I'm gonna tell him to record again and then I'm gonna actually do it. So let's see his reaction.
Alright,
Alright, ready?
we're going. First launch, here we go. Caseland! Bro, this thing is gas. Oh my god!
Wait till we're on the main road.
Bro!
I actually lied. That was like no gas at all.
Actually? Oh my god! Oh my god! Sled! Oh! Oh my god! That wasn't even close! Oh my god!
Ready?
Yeah. Oh! Yo! Holy fuck! Oh my god, did you hear it backfire? You hit it? No way!
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, you guys truly mean the world to me. You genuinely mean the world to me. Just want to say I appreciate you so much. Mom, Dad, Gracie, Izzy, Luke, I love all you guys. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you for understanding and being patient with me. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my story. See you guys in the next one. It's
Yo.
Junie.
What about on camera? Yo, what up? How you doing?
Why are you on the ground? What the fuck? Junie, do you have any special words of encouragement?
Jacob is God.
I am dropping vids every Monday now. I'm going to be consistent. I will not miss another Monday. All right, I will not miss, okay? So be ready. I love y'all. Have a good one. You got this. Peace.